formulated specifically to promote body cleansing. PuraClear also has ingredients selected to promote improved circulation to enhance activity, so that heavy metals may be more effectively captured and removed from the body. Order PuraClear now by calling Ripple Creek at 203-331-0363 or go to ripplecreek.com.
Attention, this is an extremely urgent self-reliant news bulletin. If you have ever wanted to produce your own cheaper than dirt survival food, this is going to be the most important message you will ever hear. Here is why. This network has just learned of a new video course that reveals the secrets of how to safely prepare and store all types of survival foods in an event of social unrest and food shortages here in the U.S. Grain shortages and hunger are spreading across the globe. Will troops guard the food supplies in the U.S. this fall? Don't wait. Learn the food shortage skills that can keep you and your family alive in a crisis. Get the details at foodshortageusa.com. That's foodshortageusa.com. Or you can call toll-free 877-327-0365. Don't wait for empty shelves. Go to foodshortageusa.com while you still have time. www.foodshortageusa.com or toll-free at 877-327-0365. Act now.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Okay, Cindy, you got cut off by that last break. You were making a point.
Well, I just think that our campaign is going to make up in ground forces and in energy and enthusiasm. We have people knocking on doors. We have zone captains figuring out how to blanket their zone. And, studies have shown people just need to see somebody's name 3 times, and they're more likely to vote for them. Well, the people of San Francisco know me, know what I stand for, know that I, am honest and that I do have courage to lead. I do have courage to tell unpleasant truths. But just because something is unpleasant doesn't mean it's not true. And if we don't confront these issues, we're not going to be able to solve them. And to ask people to sacrifice, people in America haven't been asked to sacrifice since World War II. And we're a nation, and this is a district that's filled with such human talents and gifts and wealth, and we have a history of being able to pull together when we have to pull together, but nobody's asking anybody to do this.
Well,
so,
Cindy, I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are commission says Zogby poll, but don't let them add their questions. I've done polls before. Make it fair. And just, have it say Nancy Pelosi is, basically said she wants to continue the war. And Cindy Sheehan says that she wants to end the war, and have a few questions like that, and then poll, say, 2,000 San Franciscans. I think you're going to win that, and then you can use that to get a lot of media attention and show people that you can win. There's that.
Well, actually, Alex, that's what we are working for right now, and we have to have about $20,000 to do that. So we're fundraising right now to commission a poll like that.
Who told you it was 20,000?
Our political consultant.
Well, I've done a few polls. You can just do a one-off poll with Zogby or something for $5-6 grand, and they'll ask almost 3,000 people. Oh, right on. Well, we definitely will check into that, because that is something that we want to do, and we agree with you. When a poll comes out, and there have been some spot polls done here that haven't been like what they call a sampling, a good sampling, but I have overwhelmingly beaten Nancy Pelosi in those polls. So I think that, like you said, would get, garner a lot of media attention, a lot of donations. Well, see, I didn't know you'd already been beating her in spot polls, which is common sense. You need to have those polls out ahead in case they cheat you. That'll be ammo in the recount, or showing the machines are fraudulent, to say, look, I won in this poll. But maybe your consultant may be getting sold, and I'm not saying they're not a great consultant. I don't know who they are. Your consultant may be getting sold on larger, bigger packages. They try to sell you. Could be. But I'd call up Angus and Reed. I'd call up Mason Dixon. I'd call up Zogby. I'd spend $5 grand a piece. I'd get 3 different polls, but I would not let them insert their own questions. They are out of control, but make it fair so everybody can read the questions. When you put the press release out, Nancy Pelosi said that she would end the war and have a quote. She did not. She says continue it. Cindy Sheehan says that if elected, this is her plan to do it. On this issue, who would you vote for? Or with leaving issues out, people know the issues. Say, who would you vote for? Nancy Pelosi or Cindy Sheehan? And you are going to win that. My political gut tells me, and then you're going to have that tool. But I know you've got help, so that's just...
Well, the thing that we're battling here in San Francisco is the Democratic machine. All the unions are endorsing Pelosi. The Democratic clubs, of course, are endorsing Pelosi.
And so they're endorsing war now.
Even though her stance on the issues of war, accountability, the environment, labor, everything that these people hold dear are, exactly opposite of what they believe that they're endorsing her, because it is just a big Democratic machine town. So we have to overcome that, and it has to be more issues-based.
And again, you have that ruling order where you've got 90+% against the war. Everybody loves you in San Francisco, but the machine loves the power.
Right. Then it just, the machine just exists to perpetuate itself. And they'll run over anybody who gets in its way, even in somebody that does have integrity and courage, and who is right on all the issues that San Francisco cares about. And Nancy Pelosi is wrong on all of those issues. So that's what we have to have the money to be able to get out to the 8th District. But like I said, there's just people pouring in from all over to help us. We have to expand our campaign. We can't fit in this office anymore, thank God. It's just becoming a real enthusiastic, energetic, committed. People are quitting their jobs to work on this campaign. People are moving to San Francisco to work on my campaign.
Cindy, can you do 10 more minutes with us so we can take a few calls and also tell folks how they can donate?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to come back and take a few calls specifically for Cindy Sheehan about her campaign or about the larger election. 1-800-259-9231. Stay with us.
We're on the march.
Okay, Cindy, we're going to be back in about 3 minutes, okay?
All righty.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
You bet. John Harmon?
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
On September 11th, 2001, along with hundreds of my fellow troops, I went to Ground Zero, and we knew what to do. Or at least we thought we did.
Truth Rising is a breakthrough 9/11 film that finally gives first responders a platform to tell their story.
Whitman, EPA director, on the 18th made a statement that the air was safe to breathe.
This film follows the growing momentum of 9/11 truth as brave souls throughout the world take action against their global masters.
He had his hand over the radio while he was getting a countdown. He takes his hand off and you hear 3, 2, 1, and it was boom, 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 boom.
This is an emergency transmission worldwide. Download Truth Rising at prisonplanet.tv and aggressively spread it worldwide, or order the DVD at Infowars.com. If we don't expose the government-sponsored terror, they're going to commit more acts and bring in martial law.
You ever have one of those days where everything goes right? First, I get the best parking space at work. Tonight, I have a date with the very lovely Rachel. And today, I gave a killer presentation in Sydney, finalized the contract in London, and demoed our new product in Boston. Online, from my desk with WebEx. WebEx lets me take meetings and give presentations from my desk. I just talk to clients on the phone, and they watch what's happening on my desktop from their desktop. So I can travel the world and still be here for my date tonight with Rachel.
Travel less, meet online. Go to Webex.com and try Webex free. Just click the radio graphic and enter promo code 500 to get a free trial and a free webcam too. Remember that code, 500, to qualify for the free webcam. Webex, now part of Cisco and used by more than 5.5 million people every month. Give it a try, free. Go to Webex.com and enter the promo code 500. Webex.com. Free webcams available while supplies last. Terms and restrictions apply. See website for details.
High fuel prices for gasoline and diesel are taking a huge bite out of budgets for individuals and businesses. But there is something you can do. Fuel Saver Incorporated's Fuel Enhancer formula will not only stretch each gallon of fuel further for mere pennies per treated gallon, but also cleans fuel injectors, pumps, and reduces emissions. Average improvement in fuel economy typically ranges from 8 to 20% or more, saving you 30 to 80 cents on each gallon of fuel at the pump. Now there's a boost for your budget. Fuel Saver Incorporated's product is completely safe for your vehicle, gas or diesel. In fact, the product is currently in use in motorcycles, cars,